Mike Kaneda?
Canada?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay, everybody says it that way. I got a certain name, I want to-
Certainly. You bet.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm another victim of the Goon Squad.
Closer, you can't hear.
Louder.
I'm another victim of the Goon Squad. In 2006, we moved into an area over here just off the 138. I'm almost a mile off the 138. And my nearest neighbor, who's my very dear friend Al, is about 1.7 miles from my door. My other nearest neighbor is 4.2 miles down at 198th Street. Well, this parade of morons come driving down 175th, which is a dirt road, and they just turn and start driving right through the middle of my lot. My dogs are there, and I'm waving to get them to stop.
Closer.
Waving to get them to stop so they don't drive over something that's important or hit one of my dogs or something like this. Finally, they stop. They get out and said that a neighbor had turned me in. No, excuse me, that's wrong. That was the second one. The first one, someone was driving by in the 138, and they realized that I've got all these bags there. Well, they're full of aluminum cans and bottles that we've managed to get off the 138. It's a gold mine for us. And all the abandoned cars that are in my area have all been taken to the metal place. So I had a pile of metal that goes about every 3-4 weeks, goes off to the recycler. So they said that somebody had called and complained. Well, I pointed out to this Glennis McLeod. Oh, I got lovely ways of describing this woman. None of them are nice. That you can't even see anything on my property from the 138. The container I have for securing important things like, your garden equipment and stuff, it's camouflaged. It's the color of the doggone desert. I did the same thing with my water tank. You cannot see it from the highway. So the next time they came out, they threatened to take my 2 dogs because they said they're underfed or malnourished. A 148-pound Rottweiler is malnourished. I'd like to improve his dietary habit if I could get him to eat one of those idiots. So now it went from someone driving by that my neighbor complained. So I asked him, I goes, hell no, I didn't call those people. I went over and talked to Lewis, who can't even see my house from his house. He didn't call. Well, I have a friend of mine did a little underhanded dirty work. He's a computer genius. And he managed to get into their site and find out that they use Google Earth. And they'll go zap a zone, take a picture, and then they wait a year and they zap it again. And if there's any improvements that show from the before to the after, they'll waddle on out there and see who they can harass. And I fit that bill. Well, I informed them that I'm severely handicapped. I have multiple fractures in my back, 14 herniated discs. I can't work. I have days where I can, days where I can't. And I told this Glennis McLeod, I said, you realize what you're going to do to us. It's going to put us in the street. And I said, we're all severely handicapped. I said, this is really unfair. I said, you're making up this story about people complaining. She looked me right in the eye, and may I go to hell for lying. She goes, I don't give a damn if you're handicapped, and I don't care if this puts you in the street. I wanted to grab that woman by the neck and shake all the change out of her pocket. She's an evil, evil woman. And she came out with this goon squad that Mr. Kirksey described. I told her, I said, please do me a favor if you're going to come out to my place. Give me a ring. I'll make sure I'm here because I go to the doctor a lot. And I don't want you showing up and nobody here because I was afraid they'd take the damn dogs. Well, here they come unannounced. I'm in real bad shape at the time, so I couldn't get shoes on. It's 115 degrees outside. So I go out barefoot, blue jeans, and a t-shirt. That's it. 3 of the idiots draw down on me. I said, I've got nothing in my pockets, nothing in my hand, and you're drawing down on me? So I was a nanosecond away from being a Torrance regular PD. I broke my back just like a week before I had my hiring date. I asked him, I said, you guys know what post is? What are you, post level 1, post level 2? And they looked at me and said, what the hell's post? Well, what post is? Post level 2 is for like a high-end security guard that can carry a gun, or maybe a lot of the departments require the reserve officers to be post 2. Nowadays, they probably go post. It stands for Police Officer Standard of Training. It's a mandate in the state of California. And these morons who have guns in their hands didn't even know what the hell it was. But now, thank God, they've got sheriffs with them. And I noticed a total change in 2009 when they started coming out. The one time I met them, these guys just stand back. They don't say anything. The goon squad used to interrupt. And they used to let the dog catcher badger. I'm getting told to get off my property, and the woman tells me to shut up and just go move into an RV park. The dog catcher. This is the crap we're dealing with. your best friend in the entire planet. Go by Walmart, any place, get a couple of video cameras, set one on this car's hood, put one in your window, and tape everything these idiots do. It'll do one of two things. You'll catch it, or they'll see the camera and they'll haul butt, because they do not want any of this stuff to come in public. It's really bad. Thank you for your time.
But we have to make some kind of move. And in the CS, in the Community Standard District with Mr. Cleveland, I was made aware of all the goings on. I didn't know that it's happened to other people, but it is. And it's not, this happened to me in 2006.
Yeah.
And
That's when it
all I'm
started.
saying, beg pardon?
That's when it started.
Yeah, and the guy named Willie Smith, I cleaned up my yard. He told me that I have wood, because my dad did construction work up here, and he had wood pile for a fire. Them big properties like that, you're back way back like this when we put fire in there. He said, you gotta get rid of the wood, the neighbors have kids. And I'm saying, what are you talking about? There's no kids next to me. The neighbors are, well, the guy owns a car lot in San Fernando, he has trailers and stuff, but they make up these fantastic stories. Your neighbors made a complaint. And
It's all lies.
I asked Willie Smith, I said, my neighbor said they did make a complaint, so that is one story that they create as they go along. They make it up out of their head. Your neighbors complain or whatever. So I'm going to cut it short right now, but I'm just saying I'm another victim, and we have to make a move soon, somewhere along the way.
Gotta hold them accountable.
Well, I would like to.
Yeah.
They can't just wipe our constitutional rights away from us.